India Today has managed to now get some inside details of the forensic report of that brutal drag and death case in Delhi. Anjali, according to our information coming in, the victim was trapped between the front and the rear wheel of the vehicle. Many were asking what exactly happened. There was no clarity. CCTV was not clear. But now the FSL report details are with India Today, and it's absolutely heartbreaking, shocking, tragic that most blood stains were found behind the front wheel. As it states, it's likely that that's where that she had been stuck. The blood stains are found under the car. No traces of woman found in the car, inside the car where the passengers were seated. Blood samples of the accused have also been collected. So I quickly reiterate what India Today has accessed as details, that the woman was caught between the front and the rear wheel. Between them, there are blood stains behind the front wheel and blood stains found under the car. Let's quickly bring in India Today's Shreya Chatterjee, who's trying to get as many information and details and inputs on this. Do explain to us about what you have found, Shreya, in the FSL report. Front and the rear wheel means primarily on the left side of the vehicle?
Well, absolutely. I'll just demonstrate quickly, to give an understanding on what is the left and the right of the rear wheel. Now, this wheel that you see, this is basically the left side of the front wheel, and this is the rear left side of the wheel, which ideally means the passenger seat. So basically, Anjali was stuck in between this portion of the car, which falls on the passenger side, not where the driver is driving the car. This is your left front wheel and this is your left rear wheel. In between this portion is where Anjali was unfortunately stuck. This is something that is coming in from the initial FSL report. This report will also be submitted today to the Delhi police, is what we are learning. And it's also been confirmed that there's been no blood stains that's been found inside the car. The blood samples of the accused have also been collected. They've already stated in the FIR that they had confessed that they were in drunk condition, but we'll also get the blood reports very soon. But once again, it's between the front left wheel and in between the rear left wheel is where Anjali was stuck, as per as the FSL report.
Another point here, Shreya, that no blood stain is found inside the vehicle, which means that most likely that there were theories earlier and allegations if the woman had been trapped inside the car too. So that part is going to be ruled out for now, and nothing on the wheel. And the wheel, when we usually say, means the wheel that the driver drives. So nothing inside the car, but definitely a lot of stains on the tire and outside the vehicle.
Well, absolutely. On both the left side of the wheels, the front left wheel, the rear left wheel, is where there was the maximum blood stains. There were blood on the other part of the car as well, but the maximum amount of blood was in the front left wheel and the rear left wheel. Once again, this is your portion that we are talking about where Anjali was stuck. And if you remember, the CCTV that India Today had also broken, very clearly we could have seen that on this portion of the car is where her body was actually dangling from.
I just have one quick question here, also importantly, that despite all of this, would the driver never realize that there's a body stuck under the vehicle for 12 kilometers?
Well, we've also spoken with the FSL sources off the record on this. They say it's impossible for the driver or anyone sitting in the car to not understand that something had got stuck. However, what we're also learning, that they're yet to get a request on recreating the entire scene, which means, having a dummy inside the car and seeing if at all there's any bump or not. That request is yet to come in from the Delhi police. But off record, the FSL has confirmed that it's impossible that the drivers did not know that she was stuck in between. Important portion that, Pooja, I want to mention, the passenger seat is where she was actually stuck. And despite so, the passenger seat person did not understand, the driver seat person did not understand. Deepak was the one who was driving the car, and Manoj Mittal, the local BJP leader, was the one who was sitting on the passenger seat. It's impossible that both of them at least did not understand that a girl was stuck inside the car and they were dragging her for 13 long kilometers.
I understand if there was one driver, I understand it was barely a kilometer. 5 people in a car, 12 kilometers, had absolutely no idea, as they are claiming. But FSL report has now come in, and Shreya Chatterjee is giving us the details about there were blood stains outside the car from the front tire to the left tire where she had been stuck. And definitely under the car there are blood stains not found inside the car.